Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum. Firstly, let me introduce myself first. My name is Desi Suci Nabila. My student number is 122-111-233-144. So in here, I'm gonna do my presentation on book reports. So about the book, the title is Snow White. It has never been this dark. The author name is Lovita Martafabela Cendana. The year this book published is 2018. And then let me tell you about the author. Her full name is Lovita Martafabela Cendana. And since childhood, her hobby is writing. And she just had the opportunity to publish her first novel when she won the 10 Judge Choice of Script at Sayembara 13 Days 30 Books. And the event is organized by Bentang Belia. She's also an alumni from our university, Erlangga University, and was majoring in Indonesian literature. And she was a journalist of UNER News. And the setting of the book, for the time, there is no specific time telling in the story. The place where this book takes is Bavaria Kingdom, and the environment is Bavaria Kingdom is a prosperous kingdom, but there's a lot of wars between another kingdom. But the kingdom is still prosperous. So my early impression is firstly, let me summarize the plot. In this version of Snow White, she has a mother named Queen Geneva and a father named King Lothair. Her mother died when she was giving birth to Snow White, and a few years after that, her father married a woman named Katerina. This is actually an evil witch who pretend to be nice in front of the king. So, and then let's talk about the characters. Snow White is really the beauty, and she loves the people around her, including the servant of the castle that serve her. Her father is actually a good father to Snow White, but he frequently goes to the war, so he only has a little time with his daughter. And then let me talk about the main characters. The main character of course, Snow White. And then there are Queen Geneva and King Lothair, Snow White parents. And then the evil stepmother, Queen Katharina. And then there are two male leads. The first one is the Hunter Rainer, and the second one is the Prince Edmund. And then this is about the main character on and the antagonist. Who is the main character? Of course, the main character is Snow White, or in this book called Sneeuwwitchen. She is the princess of Bavaria Kingdom, and she has a skin as clean as snow, her hair as dark as night sky, and she also has a lip as red as blood. And she also has a good personality and a caring person for people around her. And then who is the antagonist? The antagonist is Queen Katharina. She is a witch that cursed Queen Geneva and make King Lothair dead. She also sent a hunter to kill Snow White because of her jealousy towards the Snow White beauty. And then there's a little background about the protagonist. Her name is Snow White. Background information is she is a soul princess from Bavaria Kingdom. There's a little story about her. She is a poor child. Her mother left the world right after giving birth to her. And a few years later, she also lost her father. Her future is, as mentioned as before, she has skin as clean as snow, hair as black as night, and lip as red as blood. Her role in this story is she is the main protagonist. And then let's talk about the antagonist. Her name is Queen Katharina. She is just a commoner that turned out to be a witch. Her story is the king notices her, when she helped the princess that fall from her horse on one time, and then she get invited to the palace to have a dinner together. Her future is, the book says she has a really pretty face similar to the previous Queen Geneva, but they doesn't mention anything else. Her role in the story is the main antagonist. So here's a little about the secondary characters. The first one is Rainer. He is the hunter that wants to kill Snow White at first, by the order of Queen Katarina. But instead of killing Snow White, he fell in love with her. And then there are Prince Edmund. He is the prince that saves Snow White from her dad. And then he helped Snow White to defeat Queen Katarina. And then he's the one who married Snow White. And then Harriet. Harriet is Snow White nanny since childhood, but sadly she died when she protected Snow White from the killers sent by Queen Katarina. And then there's the seven dwarfs. They are the one who give Snow White who a place to sleep and food. And they also told her not to step out of the fairy woods because it was dangerous. So the plot. Let me explain the plot. Snow White misfortune starts when her father died at war. Her stepmother, Queen Katarina, decided to claim the throne for herself and decided to kill Snow White because of her jealousy towards her. And then she ordered the hunters to kill Snow White, but unfortunately he didn't kill her and let her go. Snow White then stayed at the fairy wood with the seven dwarfs. After a few days, she met with an old lady that bring a basket full with apple inside of it. She gave it to Snow White and urged her to eat it. And after Snow White eat the apple, Snow White cannot breathe. And then the old lady turns out to be Queen Katarina. And it also turns out that the apple Snow White eat has been poisoned by Queen Katarina. And then the seven dwarfs found Snow White and put her into glass coffin. The seven dwarfs found Snow White lying on the ground and then breathless. And then they want to put her to the peak of Salt Mountain to preserve her body. On the way to Salt Mountain, they meet with Prince Edmund, and then he kisses her. After that kiss, Snow White come back to life. And then there are the conflict. The conflict starts when Queen Katarina decided to kill Snow White, and declaring a war to the neighboring kingdom. The neighboring kingdom is Prince Edmund Kingdom. She influenced everyone in the kingdom with her dark magic to obey her. And then the turning point. The turning point is when Snow White and the hunter decided to cooperate together with the World Kingdom, their long-time enemy, and then decided to defeat Queen Katarina and her dark magic. And then climax of the story. The climax of the story is when they successfully defeat Queen Katarina and decided to punish her by using hot iron shoes and whip her in front of a lot of people till she dies. That's why it's called a dark fairy tale. And this is my personal review of the story. My personal review is the book is really different from what I see and read in another book or maybe any animation about Snow White. For example, is Snow White from Disney. And the illustration itself is inside the book is really pretty. For the character itself, the one that I like the most is of course the protagonist. It's herself, the Snow White, because not like other other Snow White story. She is not just a weak girl that wait for the prince to save her. She also fighting for her kingdom and give harsh punishment to Queen Katarina instead of forgiving her. And then this is my score for the story is point 0.8. The originality is 7.5 because I thought it's just a remake from the original story. The characters is 9 because the characters inside this book is really good and they also expresses the characters really well. The plot is also 8.5 because the ending is really different from what I see on the other Snow White story. Because the other Snow White story doesn't tell us about the evil stepmother, how she dies, or maybe what punishment they give to her. And then that's it. I think. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Uh, I apologize if there are any mistake on my grammar or maybe some mistake while I do this presentation. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.